We will be taking 22 Year 10 English students to the Jewish Holocaust Centre to examine how the persuasive language and techniques of propaganda can be used to influence public opinion and thus lead to atrocities such as the Jewish Holocaust. This 3-lesson sequence is a crucial part of a rigorous English program that has covered various aspects of the Level 10 English curriculum using the theme of power to connect the program together. Previously, students have completed a persuasive language analysis unit, studying the power of language present in fake news, editorials, and opinion articles. Specifically, they have examined how the language of news and social media have influenced recent events such as US elections and media coverage of COVID-19. This lesson sequence is part of a unit that will focus on the power of propaganda and information control. Prior to the focus on the Holocaust, students have studied George Orwell's 1984, critically analysing totalitarianism and control of information. Using the Jewish Holocaust as an example, this subsequent sequence of 3 lessons will act as a continuation of the theme of power and how persuasive writing techniques can have tragic ramifications on whole societies. This excursion is valuable for the students as it provides a tangible and authentic experience, allowing them to connect historical reality to the true power of language to persuade. This is in contrast to the study of 1984, which, given its fictional nature, may not emphasize the power of language and information control in a relatable way for some students. Further, this excursion to the Holocaust Museum is both valuable and convenient as it presents an opportunity for cross-curricular learning in the now compulsory Holocaust education of the Victorian curriculum. The Year 10 students are concurrently studying World War II and the Jewish Holocaust in history. Therefore, the excursion establishes connections between history and subject English, thus enriching the students' English program. The excursion and the surrounding lessons target multiple aspects of the English curriculum as laid out by the Victorian Curriculum and Assessment Authority, namely the content descriptions. Students are to analyse and evaluate how people, cultures, places, events, objects, and concepts are represented in texts, including media texts, through language, structural, and/or visual choices. And students are to use comprehensive strategies to compare and contrast information within and between texts, identifying and analysing embedded perspectives, and evaluating supporting evidence. Further, this excursion and sequence of lessons will aid students in reaching aspects of the reading and viewing Level 10 achievement standards as they evaluate how text structures can be used in innovative ways by different authors. It will also assist the students to work towards achieving part of the Level 10 writing achievement standard as they are encouraged to explain different viewpoints, attitudes, and perspectives through the development of cohesive and logical arguments. The sequence of lessons will commence with an exploration of students' prior knowledge on the Jewish Holocaust, a recap on persuasive writing devices, and a small group inquiry on how persuasive devices are used in propaganda. In the second lesson of the sequence, students will attend the Jewish Holocaust Centre and complete a museum workbook encouraging exploration and engagement with the exhibits and propaganda. In the third lesson of this sequence, students will review their discoveries from the exhibit and analyse how this relates back to the persuasive writing elements of propaganda. Students will subsequently choose a political article and use a rubric to assess the persuasive devices used within the article.